This is Akashvani, the news read by Apugapak. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has approved a proposal for an extension of the rules for maternity, child care and child adoption leaves for women, soldiers, sailors and air warriors in the armed forces at par with their officer counterparts. With the issuing of the rules, the grant of such leaves to all women in the military will be equally applicable, whether one is an officer or any other rank. The decision is in line with the Raksha Mantri's vision of inclusive participation of all women in the armed forces irrespective of their ranks. Defense Ministry said the extension of leave rules will go a long way in dealing with women-specific family and social issues relevant to the armed forces. This measure is going to improve the work conditions of women in the military and aid them to balance the spheres of professional and family life in a better manner. Akashvani's correspondent reports that the three services have spearheaded a paradigm shift with the inclusion of women as soldiers, sailors and air warriors. Campaigning for single-phase assembly elections in Mizoram and for first-phase polling in Chhattisgarh will end today. In Mizoram, all 40 constituencies and in Chhattisgarh, 20 out of a total 90 assembly constituencies will go to polls on Tuesday and votes will be counted on the 3rd of next month. The Election Commission has called upon all political parties to instruct their leaders and campaigners to ensure that they observe the silence period on all forms of media. During the silence period, star campaigners and or other political leaders should refrain from addressing the media by any way of press conferences and giving interviews on election matters. The campaigning restriction during the 48-hour silence period shall also apply to social media space. The Representation of the People Act 1951 prohibits all forms of campaigning and display of any election matter by means of cinematograph, television or similar apparatus in a polling area for 48 hours prior to end of the poll. A violation entails imprisonment up to 2 years or fine or both. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi today said that BJP's priority is to make life easier for the poor and middle class, and therefore all these sections are taken care of in the party schemes. Addressing an election rally in Sioni, Madhya Pradesh, Modi, while mentioning various schemes for the welfare of the tribals, said that the tribal society has been revered for centuries, but for the first time in the government of India, the tribal ministry was created by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Prime Minister said that the BJP government is building the Rani Durgavati Memorial in Jabalpur and also taken care of Baiga, Bharia and Saharia tribes. Modi said that as soon a scheme with a budget of 15,000 crore rupees is being launched for the welfare of this class. The Prime Minister said that for the convenience of the middle and poor classes, the government has made all facilities available in mobile phones. Modi said that the price of mobile phones is also low during the tenure of the BJP government. During the time of Congress, also only 2 factories were making mobile phones, now 200 are making them. He said that we have also made mobile data cheaper so that you can avail the facilities. The Prime Minister said that the country needs good governance and continuous development, and that is why BJP government is needed in the country and the state, because BJP meets the guarantee of development. Primary schools in Delhi will stay closed till 10th November in view of rising air pollution. In a social media post, Delhi Education Minister Atishi informed that schools have the option of shifting to online classes for grades 6 to 12. The national capital continues to reel under severe air pollution with a thick layer of smoke engulfing the city. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, the air quality index AQI was recorded at 463 at 10 this morning. And AQI between 201 and 300 is considered poor, 301 to 400 very poor, and 401 to 500 severe. A U.S. delegation led by Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and also featuring Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin III will arrive in New Delhi next week for the 22 Ministerial Dialogue. That's all in this news bulletin. Namaskar.